Hello, 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 my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining. If you're here, please kindly put a like. I would really appreciate the like and say hello in chat as always, especially if you're a regular or you've seen the live several times because I love interacting with you guys. As always, before we commence and we talk about what's happening in the crypto market and the loudest event right now, I'm posting the link to my Patreon private group, which you can join. Everything that I do in the market is the way I invest and whatnot. Everything that I diversify, the millionaire spreadsheet, the 50 to 100 exploits, everything is in there. You can get there by following that link. That link will also be left in the comments down below in the description of this video. All right, let's talk about what's hot today. So today is a big day for many people in the crypto universe. We are Ripple is having the proper party in New York City, I believe, and many people are attending. I hope that they have a wonderful time. I wish everybody a good day, and I hope that that all the friends of mine who are attending and all the people that I've been interacting with, members of the XRP community, I hope that you have a wonderful time. Love you guys, and send some photos of the event on Twitter or on WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp number. Either way, let's talk about what's being bandied about on Twitter. As always, we have the usual suspects, so to speak, hyping up this event. The same people who have been hyping up every single event since 2017, the swell and anything else that you can think of, who have been hyping up anything they can possibly hype up, who have been blowing things out of proportion. So the usual profiles, of XRP Maximus in XRP community who have been doing this since 2017 are still doing that. Right now, they're blowing this thing out of proportion and saying that it's a big deal and that a major announcement is going to be announced. There are tweets that are being liked in the hundreds and thousands of likes, or there are tweets that have like 500 likes or over 1,000 likes, saying that basically the price for XRP is about to pump to $5 today, or it's about to go to $150 today, and anywhere in that range. We actually have one major profile that said that XRP is going to hit $1,500 a day, and I made a video yesterday here in live saying that it's complete nonsense. It's not going to happen. It's already today. Of course, that didn't happen, and it's not going to happen by the time this day ends. So I just want to tell you what's going to happen, right? And you can rewatch this live and see for yourself. As always, whatever they announce, whatever they say, is going to be underwhelming and it's not going to be effective. What do I mean by that? Even if it produces some kind of pump, even if it results in massive buy balls being created, the pump altogether will be unsustainable because once again, it's not no flip is being switched. It's not like many people are saying that the rumor is that banks are going live with XRP. That's not the case, right? The fact that XRP pumped today to like 54 cents and it can go significantly higher, I believe. It already shows you that it's based on the fact that the retail are piling in because of the event, right? That because they believe that something major is going to be announced and they don't want to miss it. I myself would not be buying any, like most of the coins out there, I would not be buying right now, not just XRP. Like I would not buy any XRP in this range. I would not buy any Ethereum in this range or any Bitcoin in this range. So I would definitely not be buying. I also believe that, like I said several times, do not listen to these people because whatever they tell you, it never happens. The prediction that we had $1,500 yesterday, like I said, it was ludicrous, ridiculous. XRP is never going to go to $1,500. Just please keep that in mind. It can go to significant heights. It can pump very hard, and it can deliver amazing profits with the rest of the coins when the market delivers and give you crazy ROI and make you rich. That's very possible if you have enough XRP in your portfolio. I myself have a significant amount of XRP in my portfolio, at least what I consider to be significant, because I believe that XRP is a great asset to put money in my pocket when the time is right. Long term, speaking as a long term investment. At the same time, that it does not change the fact that I'll be swing trading it, and that I would love to see it crash so I can get some wonderful swing trades. I just hope that whatever happens today, that people are not going to lose money. That's the most important factor because that's what we're here for, to make money. That aside, I hope that people are going to learn once again that they should not listen to fairy tales out there. I believe this based on my experience and because I always stay level-headed and logical in this market, that whatever they announce, even if I'm not even sure they're going to announce anything, but even when they announce it's going to be underwhelming, that even if there's going to be most probably, like the most logical thing to do, if you look at it historically, would be to sell some XRP if we get a good enough pump, and then rebuy it lower once it retraces. That's personally what makes most sense to me. Uh, Things like it going to $1,000 today and fund the switch and all that is just ludicrous. I personally can't stop blocking these profiles nonstop. I've been doing this in 2017, and new ones keep popping up. And they keep popping up because, unfortunately, people give these profiles attention and they really get hyped up about this stuff. If you look factually at any coin out there, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, Dogecoin, BET, look at these coins, right? They all pump hard. Not even all, but basically some of them pump hard in a euphoria phase when many coins are pumping hard left and right. And then all without exception dump very hard, anywhere from 80% to 99.99%. And once again, overwhelming majority of these coins go to zero and die, and there's no volume, and they just die out. The project is no longer being developed, and people are left back holding for life. So that's the brutal reality of things, right? I do believe, just like I said earlier on, that XRP will do well. I do believe that it will deliver great profits when it's time, but it does not change the fact that there are certain rules that you should stick to, right? Like XRP is out of the accumulation phase. What's going to happen today is not going to be relevant because utility is not relevant right now in the market. There will come a time when regulations will hit heavy, and when technology is eventually in the future in a long time adopted and it changes something. Yeah, that time will come eventually. But it's not coming anytime soon. It's not going to happen today. And whatever Ripple tells you, the end of it is basically not that Ripple are bad. You know what I mean? I don't know how to get the message across correctly because maximalists always get upset no matter what you say. So there's no point of talking to maximalists. But reasonable people want to listen. The point I'm trying to make is it's not that Ripple is bad. Ripple is using SRP. They really are trying to have the world adopt that technology. They're great people. Brad is a great guy. Brad Garlinghouse is a great CEO. Chris is a genius. David Schwartz is a genius. These people have put together an amazing project. I'm just talking about the reality of the cycles here. Now I'm talking about the fact that historically we've seen that every single event price dropped afterwards. That it retraced or went or even made new lows and crashed lower than before the event. Historically, we know that XRP only pumps hard with the rest of the market and delivers significant gains with the rest of the market, and all pumps that are there prior to basically the entire market moving are retraced and are unsustainable. So we also know that XRP pumps either very hard or well during every single cycle. And we know that once the pumps are done, together with the rest of the market, just like all the other coins out there, no matter what coins those are, meme coins, NFT coins, utility coins with different use cases, privacy coins, exchange coins, we know that XRP with the rest of the coins dumps also. It's factually shown on charts. Last cycle dropped 97%. This cycle dropped 85%. These are pretty significant crashes. These are insane crashes. It's bordering on, in the first cycle, it was bordering on 100%. And then this cycle is bordering on 90%. So if you bought the top, with $100,000, you practically have no money left at a certain point. So every single coin out there is a pump and dump, and it's very important to be aware of this. Every single coin in the market, in 99.99% of the time, pumps together in the market when the coin pumps, and not even all of them pump. So far, the only exception that I've truly seen throughout my years in crypto since 2016 was Link, which was pumping by itself in the last cycle, but that's like one coin. Your odds of getting one coin out of like 30,000 coins, and what are there, like 30,000 coins right now, right? On the coin market cap, they're like 25 or 27,000 coins alone. So your odds of getting one coin out of those is like, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, so it's not very, very high. I just want to share basically what the main message today. So early on today, I tweeted this on Twitter, talking about the importance of diversification, right? So let's just back it up with math and logic here. The tweet reads: if you throw $500 into 20 different coins after 80 to 99 crashes, very important, right? 80 to 99 crashes, your odds of making big money are great. Let's say you're very unlucky and 15 coins go to zero. That's $7,500 lost out of a $10,000 investment, right? But let's say the other 5 coins do a 30x altogether. That's a $75,000 outcome. So basically you invested $10,000, lost $7,500, but altogether you're out with $75,000. Now the tweet goes on to say if 10 coins go to zero and 10 deliver a 30x, So basically, let's say 50% go to zero and die, another 50 altogether deliver 30x. Maybe some coins do 50x or 100, then the others only do 5x or 10x or 15x. But altogether, your portfolio has done roughly 30x. That's $5,000 lost, gone. Yeah, right. Out of 10,000 that you invested, but the other 5%, 5,000 turns into $150,000. Right there, you go. You just made it. That's why it's so important to diversify and be aware of the odds and probabilities of the things that you're doing out there. It's very, very important. So let's say if you're very, very unlucky, very truly unlucky, and you say you take $10,000 and you throw that $10,000 into 20 different coins, 500 coins, $500 a pot, like $500 per coin, and 15 go to zero and die, you're truly unlucky, let's say, and only the other 5 coins deliver. You're still out with $75,000, right? So that's how important it is. But now let's say, of course, the other argument is, what if you pick the winner, the one that does 100x? Wonderful. But what are the odds of you picking that one winner, right? Very low, very low. No, and if you're about to say that it's based on utility and use cases, it's not, because XRP in the last cycle did 2,000%. Other utility coins only did like 500%, and most of them didn't even reach their all-time highs. Whereas many stupid meme coins and whatnot delivered amazing gains, and we're here for the gains, not for the utility. So it's very important to diversify and make sure that you have options out there, because some coins will pump much harder than other coins. And of course, you might pick a winner, but the odds of that are very low. But what if you pick the one that doesn't deliver much? And the odds of that are very high, right? When you look at this statistically, because most coins either die or never reach their all-time highs. So, when you have, let's say, 10 coins, you're now, instead of one coin being a max as one coin, you're now 10 times more likelier to catch a few proper pumpers. If you have 20 or 30 coins, you're even more likelier now to catch a few coins that will pump hard. Maybe it won't be a few coins. Maybe out of like 20 coins, it will be 15 coins, right? Maybe out of 30 coins, it will be 25 coins. Maybe only 10 coins. But the point I'm trying to make, maybe you're one of those extremely lucky people where it will be every single coin pumps well, right? The point I'm trying to make is, instead of being a maximalist of any coin and obsessing and emotionally attaching yourself to any coin, give yourself options, right? So if you came into this market and you're now a Bitcoin maximalist, stop being a Bitcoin maximalist, go buy some Ethereum, go buy some XRP, XLM, XDC, QNT, HBAR, and many, many other coins and projects out there. If you're an XRP maximalist, you don't have XRP in your portfolio, go buy some coins that you're being told to hate for all the dumb, stupid reasons. People who hate on Bitcoin because it's slow and all that, and it won't pump hard. It doesn't matter. Go diversify some into Bitcoin, because you never know 100% what's going to happen in the market. What's going to be hit with. Buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, buy some VAT, buy some XLM, buy some XRP, for goodness sake, right? Make sure that you don't favor one coin over another, and you diversify into these coins with equal amounts of money. Because if you put $10,000 into your favorite coin, but only $1,000 into your least favorite coin, what if that least favorite coin that you only put 1,000 into delivers the huge, amazing pumps, and your favorite coin is the one that never reaches an all-time high, right? Because you don't know exactly what the market is going to do. That's why you diversify with equal amounts. Instead of putting $10,000 into one coin and $1,000 into one coin, take that 11,000 and split it equally and evenly between all the coins. So that basically, when one of them moves, it doesn't matter which one does it. The ROI is great, and you're out either way with fantastic profits. Very important also message: do not force entries, right? If you're a Patreon member, we're holding our entries, and wonderful entries that we got after massive crashes that we deserved with patience and discipline. We hold those no matter what happens. We only add to our positions if the market gives us new lows. That means that Bitcoin would have to crash very hard and go below 15K, and all the alts would follow and deliver new lows, and basically we would have the Depression 2.0 narrative and the Great Financial Crisis narrative. You would have all the YouTubers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of subscribers on YouTube and on Twitter saying that this is the greatest financial crisis of our time and you should be scared and it's over and Bitcoin is going to zero. We wait for roughly like sub 10 or sub 5 K Bitcoin, and we buy at lows there in dollar cost average with equal amounts of money, and we execute all the remaining entries on our million spreadsheet. If that never happens, and currently right now, the higher low in Bitcoin of roughly $24,800 is holding, so there's no technical proof that it will happen. If it never happens, we'll keep making higher highs and higher lows. We exit the market and start taking heavy profits in the euphoria stage of the market, and we start setting training take profits for all coins after many coins have pumped hard, because many price targets will not be met, and we have to make sure that we still exit with amazing profits. And the only way to guarantee that is if you have a training take profit, and once it's hit, you get out fully with your entire bag, ignore further pumps no matter how much harder it pumps, and only buy back after major crashes, and make sure that you don't rotate profits into so-called laggards just because you want to make more money before the cycle ends, because statistically and mathematically speaking, the likelihood of you catching a laggard that actually moves is very low. Most probably you'll just be buying an underperformer that is about to crash higher than the rest of the market, so you do not rotate profits. So things we take from this, right, guys? Diversify into different coins with different narratives. Do not force entries. Hold the entries, amazing entries that we got, and let the market mature and develop. Bitcoin is out of the accumulation phase. XRP is out of the accumulation phase. Ethereum is out of the accumulation phase. We bought all these coins significantly lower, so I don't see why we have to FOMO. We can't, like, FOMO is fear of missing out. We're not missing out. We have amazing entries, so we're not missing out on anything. The market keeps pumping. We have amazing entries, and we're, positioned well in the market. But the only way we have to we can make sure of that in the future, that we're positioned well in the market and we make amazing profits, is only if we keep buying at new lows. If you really, really, really want to buy some coins that are currently coins that are still in accumulation phase, join my $99 tier. There are many altcoins there that I believe will deliver 50 to 100x profits. Buy every single coin in there that you can buy. Do not pick a few with like a few $1,000s. If you can only invest small amounts of money, you should invest small amounts of money either way. That's what I do. I invest $500 to $3,000 per coin, because that's what I think is a good sum. But basically, if it's only $100 per coin, go with $100 per coin. Don't put like $500 into one coin and then $100 into another coin and then $1,000 into another coin. Get every single coin, and if it's only $100, go with that. Some of these coins will pump exceptionally well and deliver crazy profits. Some of them will go to zero and die. We have to understand that every single coin out there is a pump and dump. There's nothing special about it. Every single coin out there is a speculative asset. Our only job is get in before it pumps, get out before it dumps, without trying to time the bottom or sell the top, because it's practically impossible to do consistently. Just buy low, sell high, preferably buy very low, sell very high. Nobody needs perfection. We just need rough estimates, my friend, right? There's a thing called reality, and when you're trying to chase the bottom and catch the top, reality really hits hard, because you think that you're going to sell at higher targets. Let's say you don't have a trailing take profit. One thing that nobody talks about, I only see me mention it ever, but basically, let's say you don't have a trailing take profit, and you keep hearing the narrative, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And it works a few times when Bitcoin, let's say, retraces 30 times, let's say it works 2, 3, 4 times. But then all of a sudden, when you're buying the dip, that buying the dip becomes an 80% crash for Bitcoin, and a 90 or 99% crash for altcoins. And all the money that you made, all the profits that you made in the crypto, unrealized profits, like might be $1 million or $2 million, all of a sudden it's back to like $50,000 or $100,000, because you did not lock in the profits. You do not have a trailing take profit. So yeah, make sure that you stick to all the rules. Once again, make sure that you diversify. Make sure that you get different coins for different reasons. Make sure that you get some XRP. Make sure that you get some Bitcoin. Make sure that you have some Ethereum in your profile, in your portfolio. Make sure that you have many, many different coins. Like I said, XDC, HBAR, QNT, these are coins that I'm willing to mention, because I believe everyone should have them. But there are plenty of other coins. Remember this very important factor, right? That there are coins out there like XDC, QNT, and HBAR, and many other good coins whose market cap is like maximum $1 billion. And then sometimes the market cap is $100 million currently, or 200, 300, or $500 million. Whereas the market cap of Bitcoin is like $500 billion. And I believe Ethereum is like $200 billion. Now, let's say you pump like 10 or $20 billion into these coins. The coin is going to move, a little bit, but it's not going to do anything so significant. There are going to be no X's there, no 2, 3, 5, 10X. But let's say, for example, you take some coin like QNT, XDC, and other good coins out there that have like a market cap of 500 million. Imagine pumping 20 or 10 billion into that. It will do several X's, delivering amazing profits. Now, let's say you have a coin out there that's one of those good coins that has like a 100, $200 million market cap. Imagine pumping 10 or 20 or 30 billion into that. Imagine how many X's it's going to do, right? So you have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of the fact that, for example, the best performers in all the cycles that I've been here were always the coins with small market caps. For example, when I was getting into XRP, it was like around 13 cents for the first time I was buying it, like back in the day, years ago. The market cap was much smaller than whatever it became. Then when we look at Dogecoin or VET or BNB. When I was buying these coins, so VET did an 80x in the last cycle, my best exit. BNB did 100x, my best exit, right? Doge delivered insane pumps. The point I'm trying to make is when I was buying all these coins, they were all roughly around the 100 position coin market cap. So maybe like 95, 100, 115, and those are not the coins that the majority was concentrating on. The majority was concentrating on the top 20, 30, 50. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of these coins will do well. But the point I'm trying to make is make sure that you get some of these coins too. Because for me personally, the best coins that delivered very well were the coins that were with much smaller market caps. Of course, Ethereum, for example, delivered amazing gains of roughly 5,000% in profit. That is insane ROI, right? You can retire and have a wonderful life. But the point I'm trying to make is the coins that did, like 20, 30, or 10,000 or 50,000 or 50,000% gains, these coins, right? They were all much smaller in market cap. So make sure that you have some blue chips, mid caps, and low caps. It's very important to make sure that you have a very diversified portfolio, and it's very important to do that everything that you do is aimed at diversification, increasing your chances of catching some great pumps. For example, when I was buying BNB under $5 and predicting 100x that it will go to $500, a lot of people were telling me that I'm stupid, that I should not buy it because of the exchange coin and the Binance is going to go down, and that it doesn't have the money that it says that it does, and that it's about to be hit with regulations, and that it's over, and I should only buy XRP, or I should only buy Bitcoin, or I should only buy Ethereum, by all these nationalists. Outperformed Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum, right? What turned out is that the maximalist should have bought some BNB, because BNB did 100x for me, the best exit. But altogether, even the profits were even much bigger from the exact bottom to the top. But once again, you don't need to catch the exact bottom and top. For the 100th time, do not force entries. Hold the amazing entries that we have. Be very patient, because we're going to have to be patient to get to the euphoria stage, the peak of euphoria phase. The last 200 to 300 days, we're going to be selling and selling, trading, take profits, and diversify, my friends. Once again, do not force entries into coins like Bitcoin and XRP that have already moved hard, but there are many coins that you can diversify into right now. Join the $99 tier. There are plenty of coins that I've done heavy research on that will deliver amazing coins in there. They're still in the accumulation phase. They're still down 95, 97, 98, 99% from the all-time high, and some of them are going to pump exceptionally hard. Do not favor one coin over another. Many people out there, like, for example, when I joke about Vitalik dumping on you, for example, some people take it so personally, right? Like, or when I talk about Bradley dumping on you, right? There's like a semblance of truth to it, right? But it's like 50% humor. I'm not saying it to piss anybody off, right? I'm saying it just tell you what the reality out there is. It is a fact that basically, for example, Ripple has been selling XRP in the billions. It's a fact that the CEO basically and the founder, the co-founders have made a lot of money selling XRP. The point I'm trying to make is you haven't. The majority of people have not made a lot of money selling XRP. And it's kind of time to wake up and start making money off selling XRP when it pumps, just like all the other coins out there. If you've been holding Bitcoin or Ethereum all this time and you haven't made money off it, and you have unrealized profits, and your portfolio was up a lot at one point, it's time to start selling when coins pump, my friends, right? We're here for the profits. We're not here to put money into the pockets of other people. We're here to put money into our pockets, make our lives better, right? That's what we're here for. We're here to make money. These are speculative markets, right? The coins pump hard and then they dump much harder, right? If you don't sell, you're going to get caught up in a dump. And I've said this in the last 2 cycles. When people were once again saying I'm an idiot, and I'll say it again in this cycle. When the pumps come, sell, because what's followed is dumps. Institutions are not coming to save you. Adoption is not coming to save you. The great and fantastic tech that's being adopted by banks or companies or organizations, if somebody partners with Google, Amazon, I don't care. It's not going to save you, because the way these prices are driven up are on pure speculation and emotion. People are behind this, right? The moment basically bylaws are lost and we have huge sell walls being created, people are going to sell everything they can sell. It's just like it's always been that way. In euphoria phase, everybody pressing the buy button they can possibly press buy on, everybody concentrating on green candles, and everybody forgets about the fact that every single bull market ends. And once you start selling, everybody hates you. And then when you basically bought after massive crashes and you're buying and predicted that coins are going to pump hard once again, don't be down. Many people, the doom boys hate it because people are only concentrating on red candles. They're depressed. Nothing has happened. They're down on every single coin, even after having bought after a huge crash. The majority bought before the huge crash. Most people bought near the top or the top. So people are really pissed off, right? It's very important to understand these things. That these coins are nothing more at this point than pump and dumps, which is amazing. This is amazing. I don't know why people are so pissed off about it. It's an amazing opportunity to buy a coin at a huge discount and then sell it for a huge profit to people who don't understand that you should not be buying coins after 10 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000% pumps, right? To people who are the majority that funded to this market when there's peak euphoria, when celebrities are talking about NFTs and meme coins and projects, when basically you see celebrities doing commercials like Cristiano Ronaldo, when you see, I don't know, if you see Paris Hilton doing laser eyes, and you have household names talking about crypto, how wonderful it is, that's when you should be selling. But that's unfortunately when the majority is flooding into the market, when everybody's talking about how they basically flipped $10,000 into $20,000 in a week or 2 or 3 buying Ethereum, that's when you should start getting scared, because usually when majority pays attention to the market is after either massive Bitcoin pumps or especially after Bitcoin reaches all-time high. That's when the huge hype starts and everybody starts paying attention. And you should never be buying anywhere near the last all-time high, right? You should always be buying Bitcoin after roughly 70, 80, 90% crashes, and with altcoins, depending which altcoins we're talking about here, you should always be buying after 85, 95, and 99% crashes, or once again, if it's a small cap, let's say 90, 95, 99% crashes, or 95, 97, and 99% crashes. It depends on what kind of coin we're talking about here, right? So it's very important to keep all of this in mind, right? Remember, guys, I'm not your enemy. I'm not the one who's dumping on you, right? I'm trying to help. And I remind you about these things. I truly am trying to help. If I didn't care, I wouldn't have been here since 2017, telling you and reminding you during every single time it's time to sell here. We've pumped a lot, secure profits, start getting out, right? If I didn't care, I'd be telling you moon all the time, doing what these other people do who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Not that people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers are bad. Many of them are good people and fantastic, have some fantastic content, and I like a lot of people out there. I'm just saying that also a lot of people with hundreds of thousands of followers, with millions of followers on crypto, they're just permables. They're always bullish on everything, and people love it because they're selling them the dream that you're going to make money, that we're going to pump, and nobody wants to think about basically the coming crashes, and it's that every single bull market ends. It's very important to remember that every single bull market and every single bear market comes to an end. Every single financial crisis has come to an end. The Great Depression came to an end. But it's also very important to remember during bull markets that every single bull market ends, right? It has never been different. It will always be the same because what's behind these pumps is human emotion. And humans never change. Human beings are always the same, have always been the same. That's why we keep making the same mistakes throughout history. Let's see what you're saying, my friends. Awesome is here saying, hi, Rob. Good to see you here, brother. Thank you for joining. Bad Kamer Evolution is saying, Rob, what do you think is going to happen the coming few months for XRP? Bad Kamer, the coming few months, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm not going to pretend that I know. All I know is, like I said earlier, is that I have a significant amount of XRP that I'm going to sell at higher prices. Right now, the prices are not good enough for me to sell or buy. If I see new lows for XRP, which is basically below like 30 cents and anywhere from 30 cents to 5 cents, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging equal amounts of money at new lows and adding to my long-term bags, And at the same time, I'll be swing trading it for 50, 100, 150% profits. I'm not going to put any timestamps on it. So to answer your questions, in the next few months, I have no idea what XRP is going to do, but I do know that I'm prepared to act whatever it does. I hear that Bitcoin drops to 8K. That's possible, might not happen. I have this thing that I call the Millionaire spreadsheet that was written before the bear market began. I follow that basically. I have targets that I look for where I buy. So I was waiting for Bitcoin to go to the roughly like 23,000% range to 15,000% range, where executed buys. The next buys have to be lower on the Millionaire spreadsheet. So I'll hold what I have, and if I add, I'm only going to add at new lows. Whether or not it happens, nobody knows. But you have to have a strategy that you stick by. International Crypto Asset Ninja saying, good evening, Rob. Good evening, brother. Good to see you here. CC Charlie saying, hello, Rob. Hello there, brother. Thank you for joining. International Crypto Asset Ninja is saying, I'm here chilling with you, brother, and some wine. Hope the family is well and enjoying Friday too. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, the family is right here. We just got back from the Dubai Mall. Nikki's playing with your mother. Always well, thank you. I hope you're well too. Enjoy your wine. Jerome de Bocht is saying, hello, Rob. Thanks for opening my eyes. I too was in love with the coin and made the mistake of not selling when it was best. That's all right, my friend. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes in this game. The main thing is to learn from it and make sure that this time around that you're not in love with any coin, that you see every single coin for what it is. When you start hearing about wonderful fairy tales about a coin, open the chart, look what's done in the past. Remember the dumps every single time after a massive pump, start taking profits and get out. Thomas Horton is here. Good to see you. Thomas is saying, good morning, Rob. Good to catch another live. Let's hope our lower entry targets are hit. Absolutely, Thomas. I would love to see that happen. But whatever happens in the market at this point, we're currently neutral. If we crash significantly lower, we'll become extremely bullish. If we bump significantly higher, we'll become very bearish. Right now, I'm neutral, and we're just following the plan. And Glenn Gerard is saying, yo, Rob, my man. Hello there, Glenn. Good to see you. He's saying, I'm your Irish guy in Saudi Arabia, waiting on the Fidel XRP so I can retire. Hope you're well in Saudi Arabia, my friend. How's it going there? Thank you for joining. Divinder, saying XRP too. That's a good joke. Gabe Cossey saying, lessons learned. Gabe, that's the main thing. Making mistakes is all right as long as you learn from the lesson. Roger Richner is here, my friend, is saying, happy Friday, bud. Thank you. Happy Friday to you too. Hope you're having an amazing weekend. American Phoenix is saying, hey, Rob, I finally made another live. American Phoenix, good to see you here, brother. Thank you. Game Cossey, BTT, as in the coin, you mean? Oh, Digital Asset News is here. I made it. Hello, all. Digital Asset News. It's very nice to have you here, brother. Thank you for joining. We're very flattered. And Gabe Cossey saying, I put 800,000 BTT last cycle, 20K, and I didn't sell. Wow, my friend. Wow. That's why you should have trailing take profits. Always have trailing take profits. You know what I mean? Always. How do you know when to put them? As I said, I'm not going to say exactly to disclose my entire strategy, but when you go in the coin market cap and you see that many coins in the top 100 have done anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000% profits, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and all that. When you see the many coins have done that, but you see that your coin that is basically even a laggard hasn't done that, well, it doesn't matter. You start setting trailing take profits because laggards are not laggards; they're poor performers. That's why you diversify to make sure that you catch some coins that do pump very well and deliver great profits. Digital Asset News is saying, that's right, diversify. Exactly, my friend. Digital Asset News, we dump on them, dump on the institutions. Good stuff, Rob. Got to run. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Digital Asset News. I appreciate it, my friend. And absolutely, we dump on the institutions, not the other way around. You know what I mean? We don't let the institutions dump on us. We don't let the project leaders dump on us. The whole point is this in the market, my friend. It's very simple and straightforward. Either the market takes money from you or you take money from the market. But the point is when we say the market, there's a person on the other end who is either taking your money or you take money from them. That's the brutal reality of it. What we have to do in this market is we have to make sure that we take their money. That's it. It's as simple as that. D saying, what do you think about Tao? So I don't know what Tao is, my friend. Sorry, D. CC Charlie saying, Rob, happy day. CC, I'm very excited that you're having a good day. PS Crypto, good to have you here. Davor Krojnik says, hi from Berlin. Hope you're well in Berlin, my friend. AKB says, Rob, what's up, dude? I'm well, brother. How are you? Thank you for joining. Braden 33 is saying they're going to dump on retail. It's the way it always is, yeah. Absolutely, Braden. Well said. It's the way it always is. You know, the institutional machine is basically a lot of companies, right, who are represented by usually household names or people that you know. They hire basically people who are making commercials and advertisements to make sure that basically these are people that you like, who play soccer or football or rugby, whatever, basically somebody that you like, a celebrity, a singer, somebody you've known for 10 or 20 or 30 years, right? So they have these people shield these projects that are household names. Then they have websites, radio channels. They have I don't know, they own social medias, they own newspapers, and basically during the bull market, the euphoria phase, they create all this amazing content to make sure that basically retail investor has these goggles on and all he sees is green candles. And whoop, Rob appears is like, yo, guys, wait a second. What about the red candles? We had some massive green candles. And right away, everybody's like, whoa, we don't like Rob. Why is he talking about red candles right now? We're buying, we're following again. Moon, right? But that's not what you're going to see. That's exactly why people like me only have like 50,000 followers, or like Tory Corkin, for example, right? Because that's not what people want to see. So they keep throwing green candles, concentrate on green candles, concentrate on the fact that Bitcoin just reached $20,000, concentrate on the fact that Bitcoin just made a new all-time high at 30,000, then 40,000, then 50,000, then 60,000. we hit the top at 69K. Nobody knows. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Green candle, green candle, green candle. This guy made 5,000, turned $5,000 into 1 million. I don't know, buying some coin. This guy made 5,000% off Ethereum roughly. That's what you should concentrate on. That's what the institutions are telling you at the top, right? Quietly, what they're doing behind the walls is selling, right? They create this buy the dip narrative so that they can't exit the market right away because they're literally going to crash like 90% and the huge panic is going to be caused. So what they do is like they sell a little, dump the market, then the market make the market bounce a little bit. They sell again, market bound that goes down a little bit, and little by little they exit and they dump on you all the while telling you how wonderful the utility of a coin is, how wonderful the use case is, how basically this celebrity or Elon Musk or somebody's talking about that coin, how it's wonderful, and you should think about these green candles. Oh, you missed out on a 10,000% pump. Maybe you can cash a 10,000% pump, right? So they literally put this mindset into you that you should buy a 10,000% pump because it can do another 10,000% pump, which is completely idiotic. You should never do that. You should get into coins after huge dumps before they potentially do the 10,000% pump, because the likelihood of doing a 10,000% after 10,000% is close to nil. But the likelihood of a coin doing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, or 10,000% after having crashed. You okay, kiddo? So yeah, so the likelihood of a coin doing that after an 85% crash or a 95% crash or a 99% crash, right, is very high. Because much higher, not very high, much higher. There's so many coins. If you look at the right coins, and once again, they're in the $99 tier, guys, go check them out, right? You'll see so many coins that's simply pumping to like 50% below its all-time high is already huge ROI. Of it going back to its all-time high, immense ROI. Of it going to new all-time highs, let's not even talk about that, right? That's like insane ROI out there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Honey, daddy's making live. My little teddy bear. Branded503 is saying, "Sup, Rob? Are we expecting any news from today's Ripple party?" My friend, even if there are some kind of news, I don't know whether or not they're going to be news. I think they're going to be insignificant. Excuse me. What I learned in this game, and I learned in crypto, is that whatever news we have, they're always insignificant. Even if they drive the market up and may cause a pump in any project, whatever the announcement is for any project, it's always insignificant and eventually retraces. The pump very often either retraces or goes to new lows, the coin, right? So yeah, that's what I have to say in the matter, my friend. Philip G saying, "Rob, you're probably the most down-to-earth crypto content maker on the space. But what if XRP does get its price fixed at some point?" Philip G, what do you mean, my friend? Like, once again, the market conditions would have to be very different, right? Once I see something different on the chart, I'm going to tell you that that's what is on the chart, right? I just tell you what factual information, right? The factual information is that if you bring up any coin out there that's been through a bear market, every single one has crashed very hard, extremely hard. And the overwhelming majority of these coins have gone to zero. When we look at coins from like 2017, there were very promising coins that had big followings, that were promising to solve big problems in the world and with their use cases and utility. And there were people saying that in 2023, this coin is going to make me a millionaire, or in 2020 is going to make me a millionaire, or in 2021 or 2022, it's going to be up 100 or 200x. Reality now, like for example, Dragon Chain, down 99.9%. 99.9%. It was once roughly 100 position. Now it's like 1,050. That's the reality of what's happens out there, right? Not that I believe that it's going to happen to XRP. I don't believe that it's going to happen to XRP. The point that I'm trying to make is the market conditions have to change for the charts to change, right? For the way the market moves and the cycle moves to change. Right now, I don't see anything to suggest that that's going to happen. The market conditions are just not structured in a way to make sure that the coin keeps steadily going up with low corrections and all of that, right? Once the regulations hit heavy and restructure the market, that will be the case down the road. But it's not happening in this cycle. Everything after basically the coin, after the market once again reaches peak euphoria phase, everything is dropping hard. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and all the other coins are dropping hard. So make sure that you sell in the euphoria phase and take heavy profits instead of trading take profits. And make sure that once you're trading take profits, that you fully get out of that coin, ignore further pumps, and only buy back after huge crashes. And make sure that you do not rotate your profits into laggards. Dad plays FIFA. My friend, good to see you here. He's saying, hi, Rob, still following the plan and waiting patiently. My man, well done. Well done. That's the spirit. That's what I like to hear. Abdul is saying hello from Belgium. Abdul L, it's good to see you here, brother. Hello. Guys, if you're here, please kindly put a like. We currently have 68 viewers, so and only 32 likes. Please like. Let's make it 68 likes also. All right, we're 40 minutes in, my friends. Do you have any questions that I can answer, or do you have any comments you would like to say? Something you would like to point out? And before I sign off, I'm going to go spend some time with my family. Once again, remember, don't force entries. Don't get scared if the market crashes. Look at the million spreadsheet. If we have to execute more entries, follow the plan. Do not force entries into coins like Bitcoin that are already up significantly and out of the accumulation phase. Join the $99 tier if you want to have coins that are going to deliver amazing profits in a euphoria phase. Some of them will go to zero and die, but some of them will deliver 50 to 100x profits. We have to take profits for every single coin and all that good stuff, basically. Some of these coins are still down like 95, 97, and 99% from all-time highs, and pumps back to like all-time highs or simply 50% below all-time highs are already amazing profits, right? They have much smaller market caps, and they have all the necessary, basically, elements for a coin to potentially pump very hard in the euphoria phase. I don't see any comments. So, all right, my friends, I'm wishing well everybody. Hope everybody has an amazing day, an amazing weekend. Let's see what happens in the Ripple party. I have my friend XRP Bart, like one of my. He's been with me since like 2017. He's one of those people who actually didn't make fun of me back when XRP was like at 3,000. I was saying it was going to crash to 15 cents. He didn't make fun of me. He was always a friend of mine. He always backed me up, and him and I, we bought a lot of XRP at 15, 17, and 19 cents and lower. And he often mentions it on Twitter. But basically, that guy, XRP Bart, he is in New York. He'll be attending the proper party. So he promised to let me know if there's anything major, significant happening right away. So I'll be basically seeing if he has anything to say and sending a message or something. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I know that time is the most precious commodity. Let's see what people are saying before I sign off. Gabe is saying, thanks for your content. Thank you, brother, for joining. Chris Barr is saying, hi from Scotland, Rob. Hello, brother. Chris goes on to say, when exiting, do you transfer all to exchanges and do you trade to USDC or fiat? Yes, of course. I transfer all the coins to exchanges because you have to sell them. And then I transfer into fiat. Sometimes temporarily they're in stables before I'm basically able to slowly, because what I do, I don't like transfer all the money to the bank account because very often banks have problems with crypto. And if you take out like hundreds of thousands of dollars at once, they start asking questions and you have to explain a lot of stuff for a very long time or your account gets frozen or canceled and banned. So basically, little by little, you take the money out basically and turn it into fiat. Yeah. Laura is saying, I'm stuck in Toronto on my way to the proper party. Wow, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Is it because basically of the weather in New York, so like some floods or something, right? I'm sorry to hear that, Laura. I hope you're like having a good time there. Have a cappuccino. I love cappuccinos. I'm sorry. Do you think X Supercar P saying, do you think XRP could hit the 130 by end of the year? My friend, that's a timestamp. I don't know, but I do think that XRP will hit 130 eventually. That's a price target that I'm like 90% sure in, you know what I mean? Timestamp. I try not to do timestamps, my friend. Abdel, thank you, brother. Sam Lee, apparently it starts, I believe, 7 p.m. NYC time. Laura Provenzano saying, Rob, you're the best. Much respect, Laura. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Chris, you have an amazing day too. Okay, Laura. So flights canceled everywhere for flooding. It is because of the flooding. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm drinking Azul. I'm dying. What is Azul? I don't know what Azul is. Hax, I'm well. Thank you, brother. How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for finding time to join. Laura, what is Azul? Greg Williams is here saying, great to join you, Rob. Hope you're keeping well. Enjoy family time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you and your family are well too, and hope you're having a great time in the Netherlands. Fantastic country. 150, right? Right, XJ 150. That's quite funny. Laura saying not cappuccino, tequila. Azul is tequila. Okay, okay. I see, my friend. I see. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm gonna have probably going to go have a few beers myself. Laura crying in my drink. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.